Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Uh-oh. Am I seem to be frozen. Not a good start, not a good start. What is happening here? Give me one moment, everybody. We're gonna try to refresh this. Oh, it's my camera that's frozen. All right, hello everybody. Well, let me fix my camera here, but let me make sure everything else is working. Hello, me. All right. All right, give me one moment here. I thought maybe OBS completely froze here, but it looks like it is just my camera that's frozen. Let's try to fix that, huh? Everybody's got to see my wonderful face here. What a great start. What a great start. Here we go. Here we go. It provides an artistic element. Yeah, it does. It provides the element of this guy doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Well, look at this. Look at this. What is happening? Okay, let's I don't know what to do here. Yeah, such a serious face, right? I've never encountered this issue before. I swear, this is my first time. Okay. Oh my god. What a wonderful... This is the thing that streams of... award-winning streams are made of. Oh my god. What the hell is this? Let's see here. So it's coming through on Windows. Hey, there we are. And we're back, and we're back. All right, now that I moved everything around. Oh my god. What a wonderful start. There's always got to be something, right? There's always got to be something. All right, let me catch up with everything I missed here. Hey, just said Harris, what's up, what's up? Greetings, Ham and friends. Happy Friday. Oh, yeah, I love that Friday. Woot, woot. Mauricio, hey. More Ham struggling to unite Iberia is called the Iberian Struggle for a reason. Yeah. More like Ham struggling to complete the camera struggles here. The struggles Prime Cuts entertainment. Well, good, good. At least my struggles can be entertainment instead of just being like, this is the worst stream I've ever seen in my life. Player, hey, outer signal. Player 2 answers the call. Yes, I'm glad somebody reads that little notice it sends. I had set that thing up and I never even thought about it again. Frozen camera provide, yeah, the artistic element, exactly. Camera on off, yeah, that's pretty much, well, I deactivated it in OBS and then activated it again. Hey, Legion, hello, hello, my friend, welcome back, happy Friday to all who celebrate. Yes, yes, I am a staunch supporter and celebrator of the holiday known as Friday. He's back, yes, back again. All right. All right, so welcome back to some more Castile of Fortune here in Crusader Kings III. So let's catch up on where we are here. We have got to win or complete this Iberian Struggle because we've only got 2 more episodes of this. Next week will be the last Iberian Struggle Castile of Fortune episode. So we got to do this, but we are very close. Now, a problem we ran into, we had everything we needed, and then our leader died. I did the age-old Crusader Kings mistake and I had a bunch of kingdom titles and didn't disinherit all of my sons except one. So stupid. All right. But we do have to get... So we do have to get... So we have to get to the hostility phase. So we have to hold 2 kingdoms of Hispania. We currently hold 0. Wait, what? What's the title that we do have? The Kingdom of Castile is not part of Hispania? Hold on. What the what? Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Yeah, it's not checked because we don't hold 2. So we got to get 1 more. Or, you know, we unite the Spanish thrones. Every de jure county of your capital kingdom must be Castilian and Catholic. So, okay, so one of them, you know, messed up. And then we have to get 1 more of these. So I'll probably try to go back for what I had. I'll go for Galicia. And then one of these guys. So when we get one of these, this will complete. This will complete. Then all we need is to convert that 1 county and then get back to the hostility phase. So actually, all we really need is take Galicia, convert 1 county, and then get to the hostility phase. And we're currently in the struggle phase. The day sure started interesting with the first phase of the UFO disclosure. The chandelier UAP video was my favorite. Whoa! What? Wait, what have I missed? I haven't heard, I actually have not heard about this yet. There's UFO info releasings today? Okay, hold on. I have to Google real quick. UFO release today. Oh. Unsealing and reporting system of encounter. UFO files released by US shed light on what the government knows. Oh my god. I mean, could the guy scream any more? Don't think about the Epstein files. All right, I'll give you aliens. If you guys just pipe down. Oh my god. It's on the Department of War website. Of course it's on. Why too? The Department of War's website. Why would they be doing it? Oh my god. Hey Glenn, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you? I hope all is well, my friends. Okay, so we're in the opportunity phase. The next phase is the struggle phase. We could do this episode. Now, what war are we in here? Oh, it's a stupid Liberty War. So who controls Galicia? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I'm gonna wipe the floor with you, buddy. And he's not even... Oh, he is part of my family. So who is this guy? Hey, X-Splice, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. That's how I feel. Been off my normal drip of news in favor of Vic 3 tutorials at work. Yeah, just dropped back in today. The world did magically fix itself. I know, right? That's why we play Paradox games, because we gotta escape the real troubles of the world. All right, so our guy here is 60. Hey, will we finally get a king that has 2 arms? We've had 3 kings in this run, and 2 of them have only had 1 arm. But he does need a spouse. Preferably one that's over a year old. But somebody who will give us maybe some alliance. All the alliances are with children. Ugh, I should, but I just don't want to. The Kingdom of Norway, they're too far away anyway right now. Let's see, who could we get? Who could we get? Yeah, who would give us some prestige gain? Alright, who are you? Let's see, what's her stuff? Shy, forgiving, zealous, flamboyant trickster, confider, excommunicated. Ooh, that'll be a problem for us. Yeah, let's have this person. Seems good enough. All right. We're not gonna get much out of it, but oh, they are related, and there's a 0.4% of the children being inbred. Okay, maybe not then. maybe that's not the person we marry. Be nice if there's somebody who is like of our Castilian culture, maybe, right? Can I sort by that? No. Oh, here we go. This will give us... Oh, the Kingdom of Wales. Oh, here we go. Consecrated blood. The unwavering devotion shown by some of its members have given this dynasty an impeccable reputation in the eyes of the priesthood and bossy. 6, but we'll get the Kingdom of Wales as an ally. Oh my god, they're even more related. You know what? Just... let's take the Gaelic woman. 0.4%. Whatever. Oh, man. I was heard today, ICE is changing its name to Nice. Wait, are you serious? Is that real? They're changing their name to Nice? Oh my god. So, literally just the wolf in Grandma's clothing. I'm just your little old nice grandmother. I'm feeling extremely effing salty today after the Supreme Court of Virginia. Oh, just ruled against 3.4 million voters, so I will probably just lurk tonight rather than rain on your parade. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I am sorry. That is a tough one. You know, we live... It's not like we live in the worst time. Well, no, I won't say we do live in the worst time. We live in a pretty bad time right now. What can I say? That's the problem. When it comes down to it, we live in a pretty shit timeline right now. Now that I moved everything around on my stream here, it's just like... I do kind of have OCD with stuff like that. Matwese, hey, what's up, what's up? I have a doubt for Victoria 3. Oh, really? You said in your tutorial that the interest of the debt you have goes to your business mostly, but what happens when other countries take on your debt? That's still the case. In Victoria 3, yeah, so the building owners hold the debt. So you're paying interest to them. You know, that's a good point. The regional HQs, the buildings are owned by pops in your country, so that would be the same. But if the building, yeah, is owned by a foreign country, the owner is overseas. That's a really interesting question. Yeah, I suppose you're paying interest to that pop overseas. But I haven't really looked into that or tested it. That's an excellent question. Wow, I've never thought of it. Now I can tell you what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. In better news, though, I managed to ban slavery in 1855 nights on my Columbia run and narrowly avoided the revolution from the landowners breaking out into civil war. Nice, nice. Congratulations. That could be a tough one, yeah, with Grand Columbia. So, congrats. All right, let's unpause here. I gladly accept your marriage proposal. Your son and heir, Ponce, and my daughter, Der Ili, will be joined in blessed union. May they bring one another happiness and fulfillment. Oh, what's this person want? All of a sudden, Archbishop Lorenzo and my spy master, Gutierre, barge into the throne room bickering. Wine offends God. It must be avoided, screeches Lorenzo. A bit of wine is healthy for the body, replies Gutierre. From a corner of the room, Eomine interrupts the discussion. The only amount of wine that is good for you is all of it. Cheers to who is this guy? Or her, sorry. Eomine. Cheers to you. What is my position on wine? Wine opens the door for Satan, jeez. My guy's a drunkard. Oh, I should have known, actually. There she is, standing right there. Wine opens the door to Satan, will give me stress. A little wine keeps the humors balanced. Yeah, toast with me. What is my stress at? I don't remember where I could see that on this screen. Oh, here we are. Yeah, up here. Yeah, I could use a little stress relief. I gain rivers of wine for 10 years. A moderate penalty to health. Thanks to Iomi's contributions to wine supply, food court amenities are 50% cheaper for the next 10 years. Oh. And you grow closer to forming a friendship with her. I lose 42 stress. Oh, the Archbishop loses 30 opinion of me. Stops endorsing me. We can repair things with him. Alright, let's hold court here. Get that out of the way right at the top. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movement in the chamber is ceased. All faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. My nephew, Count Luis, comes forward, apprehensively escorted by his wife, Adele, who seems in bad temper. He spouts up, "My lord, Mayor Marquisa is trying to seduce my husband. An affront to God. She has never liked me, it must be her." Luis is clearly embarrassed to have this aired so publicly and can barely bring himself to meet her eyes. I'll be honest here. This is what kind of sucks after going a week between episodes. All of these minor courtiers I have, I'm like, who? Who are you? Mayor Marquisa? Okay. I can imprison him. I don't really care to imprison the guy. And, okay, she loses opinion of me. Oh, the Archbishop will get 10 opinion of us. There we go. That fixes that. Perfect. A frightful peasant strolls all too close before a guard steps between us. Ooh, he backs off with a wink, laughing through scant teeth. "My lord, I'm come from Palencia with a matter of great import." His eyebrows undulated. "You see, my king, the knacker's wife's sister swore she could make better wine than the Fletcher's wife, and of course they were judged to tie. And then the husbands got involved." Yeah, what are the options that don't give me stress? Oh, the County of Burgos will get more popular opinion. And, oh, plus 5% development growth. Yeah, I kind of like that one. No, we're going to take this one. Highness, I regret to inform you that the religious situation in my lands is out of control. I have tried to make my subjects see the light of our true faith, but too many of them persist in their wrong beliefs. I beg of you to use your authority and power to help me. Okay. That's not bad. Starts the convert faith and county task in Badajoz. Okay, we kind of like that. Local faith respected. No. Yeah, we'll take this one. As the last petitioner departs, various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain, talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. Soon, the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. Alright. There we go, there we go. That's bad. Oh, actually... So we get a discount on food, courtly food here. Although, we have a bad budget as it is, so... maybe not. Yeah, what can we do? Oh, yeah, because we have armies raised. So once we finish this war... Speak of the devil, there we are. Alright, disband the armies. Alright, there we go. We got good monies. Now, do I have a casus belli on this guy that I can use? Yes, I want the Kingdom of Galicia. Now, he doesn't have any allies yet, but we just finished a war. How many soldiers do we have? Ah, we didn't lose very many. So now would be the time to go after this guy. What's the struggle clash one? It is not uncommon for rulers involved in a struggle to get into border disputes and petty quarrels, changing with the nature of the current struggle phase. The ready availability of niche local disputes allows rulers to conduct small-scale land grabs, conquering or vassalizing their targets. Since clashes depend on the environment of their struggle, their prestige cost scales with the current struggle phase. Yeah, no, we'll do the, go for my claims, and we'll take all of Galicia. Let's see here. Hey, Max, how you doing? How you doing? How's it going? Pretty good. We just started. And we're in war. Going after the Kingdom of Galicia here. How are you doing tonight? Lorenzo comes of age. I am proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. Even as a child, Lorenzo always had a way with words. It is therefore unsurprising that he has taken well to the study of diplomatic relations. With an excellent grasp of all manners of etiquette, an understanding of all kinds of entertainment, and the eloquence to go with it, he will have little trouble navigating a life at court. Alright. Good tiding. I bring to you and your kin. Yes! Same to you, my friend. Same to you. Let's just go straight down here to the capital. It's the best time of the year. Is it? Why is that? Why is that? Alright. Oh, betrothed can marry. Oh, Lorenzo, he was betrothed to the Queen Eliza. of Valencia, really? Alright, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. I'll graciously take the hand of your son Lorenzo in matrimony. May we find strength and support in each other. You know, was he... Who's my heir again? This guy. Oh! Is he the person I have leading the army? No. So wait, why is he all, why is he all Monty Python on us here? Okay. Oh, he's in his own little war. Oh, you know, I forgot. We need to... Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I need better crown authority here. Oh, yes. High crown authority. Let's pass that. 81 years ago, on this exact day, the first night hours of the 9th of May, 1945, the German High Command unconditionally surrendered, to the Soviet Union and the Supreme Allied Command, USA, UK, France. Hoorah. Oh, nice, nice. There you go. There you go. Okay. Now, who are they in war with? I don't know, but if we can win this, this will be a major step forward. Oh, we had a prisoner die. Oh no, why did that happen? Oh my god, we got a lot of people in prison here, jeez. Alright, what's this guy's deal? Do we like this guy? Not really. Let's get money for you. Sure, a hook. Did you read my short analysis on Arab disunity? No, I didn't. I don't know what you're referring to. Let's see. Alright, we'll get some money there. Yeah, we don't need this guy. I guess we don't. Let's just get hooks. Aw, the little baby. I mean, I will take 100 gold for it. The Duchess. Oh, she's the Duchess of Navarre. We're gonna hold on to her. So I think we can get a struggle catalyst out of that. I sent a direct message on Discord. Oh. No, I have not seen it. I didn't know you were gonna continue that discussion. Let's see here. Ooh, look at this guy. This guy's got some pretty good martial skill. Maybe we can recruit this guy. Want to empty out the jail here. This guy's of the Guard of the Ice House. That is kind of a cool title. Alright, and then last person here. Alright, let's see this jail just empty out. I would appreciate if you do not feel pressure, just 5 minutes. Anytime you can. I acknowledge it's very difficult to explain thoughts in these complex topics. But I feel I was misunderstood. No need to ransom someone for 4 coins. Wait until they get to 100 if they are landed. Well, they're not going to become landed in my jail cell. So there's really... they'll just end up dying in the jail cell. Alright, so her, though, we might execute, because I think we'll get some stuff out of that. Alright, so we'll get this in 8 months. Now, let me double check here. Let's see. Usurp a title, become a rival, repeal a secret, kill an involved ruler. Yeah. So, I think if we execute her... Because she's currently, yeah, she's the current holder of the Duchy of Navarra. Oh, you know what we'll do? Well, doesn't have a lot of... We're going to hold on to her until this war with Galicia is done. Then, what we'll do is we'll execute her. The little Bebe will take over. They'll have no armies or anything, and then we'll go and take Navarra. Though I will surely see my battlefields before I meet my maker, my library holds tales of war from 100 lifetimes. I've recently acquired a tome on the Great Battle of Tours, as well as a time-worn scroll written in some ancient language. Who knows what forgotten secrets it holds? So I gain 1 marshal, or... Yeah, I'd rather take this, gain the lifestyle stuff. Who is this person? Excellent strategy, my lord. Yeah, now we ain't messing around anymore. We gotta get this done. Oh, she's the Queen of Burgundy. You know, it might be worth it to get an alliance like this. A king does not kill a king, Hamcuts. Normally King Hamcuts would not be so drastic. But we need to get to the next phase here. We need to get to the struggle phase, and killing an involved ruler will give us 5 points towards that. So suddenly all of King Hamcuts' morals go out the window. I will, though, go to this coronation. Ooh, it's in 18 days? I might not make it in time. Let's see. Yep, Muñoz. Muñoz my caravan guy. Let's see. We'll hire some mercenary guard. Oh, yeah, speed. Oh, man. Yeah, travel time's gonna be... Wait, didn't it say this was happening in, like... The activity starts on May 13th. We'll get there March... Okay. Which obsequious servant of this bloodthirsty tyrant consents to robbing babies? I'm not robbing the baby. I'm robbing the baby's guardian. Totally different. Totally different. So there's, 50% chance here, mainly because of the forest. Let's see, will that do it for us? Okay. Alright, let's do this. Night falls, and the single candle illuminating the script before me becomes shorter by the hour. When it flickers one last time and leaves me in darkness, the scroll's secrets remain undiscovered. I'll get 35 stress. Just do it. The land will pass to the baby. Yeah. The land will pass to the baby, and then I'm going to attack the baby. You know you can change the route you take on the map. Yeah, too late. No, I know, but I don't think there was much more of a better one. I think the danger we have is been neutralized, so it's just as good as any other. Even with the help of a dusty glossary, the scroll is reluctant to share its secrets, but I press on. As the night progresses, the most incredible story unfolds before me. Okay, not bad, not bad. So I get 2 learning. Or... get one. Yeah, let's study the battle. You could go via sea. Yeah, but sea will also have dangers. I think it was fine. We didn't have any major dangers. Major danger. It seems that our caravan has become a little lost in these foreign lands. Munio has been trailing us around Izurum for hours. And though he at last swallowed his pride and asked for directions, he does not appear to be an expert Basque seeker. So we'll gain some prestige. So we'll either progress by 7 days or be delayed. Alright, good. We progressed by 7 days. Oh, good. Okay, I thought our army left. So we're about to take the capital. And nobody seems to be attacking us anywhere, which is good. So I'm heading up that way. The high altitude and the brisk air of Carlat has a very refreshing quality as we traverse the local hill fort. I ogle the soldiers training below with a keen eye. Their tactics are not completely foreign to me, trained in the martial arts as I am. While doing so, I am approached by the local captain, Rogier. Would you like to join in, my lord? I get the trait rough terrain expert. See, the thing is, I'll get these bonuses, but I'm not sending my guy into battle. So I guess I don't really need that. We'll be delayed. You know, that's the other thing. We'll be delayed by 7 days. We really can't be delayed. So, unfortunately, we are in a hurry. So, we're going to move on. Oh, do we have... Oh, we got a plague going on. What do we have going on? Alright. Oh. I can't isolate. What's it talking about? That must have been up there previously. While traversing a challenging path in Latour, I hear laughter ahead. My courtier Quella and my fellow traveler Abd al-Rauf are working together to cross a narrow rocky watercourse. Quella, your idea to build a makeshift bridge was brilliant, exclaims Abd al-Rauf. Quella replies with a chuckle. And your quick thinking with those long grasses tied it all together. It seems as if this obstacle has led to a new friendship. Aww. Yeah, let's progress by 5 days. I don't care about you guys' friendship. Traveling through the sometimes harsh environments has invigorating effects on at least my state of mind and vigor. As I glance over at Quella, however, she does not appear to be doing quite as good. Her movement is labored, her breathing heavy, and spontaneous bursts of coughing ripple through her body. Clearly, she is not well. We should let her rest and recover fully. Oh, yeah, delayed by 21 days. We don't want that. It's just a little cough, Quella. Come on now. She develops pneumonia. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I don't want to be late. Ah, here we go. Alright, so we control Lisbon. Is there anybody we gotta take out? No. So, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going up that way. Do you remember some weird person that came to the stream one day and was spamming, claiming you said something negative about Charlie Kirk? Oh, yeah. I do remember that. What was that even about? I don't know. I never heard from that person ever again. I don't know. I mean, there was the stream I did either the day that happened, that Charlie Kirk was killed, or maybe it was the day after. We were talking about it on stream, and so I laid out my thoughts on it. Oh, actually, I remember now. Yeah, the stream where it was like the day it happened or the day after it happened. I had talked about my thoughts on it, and I remember there was like, this was like a couple months later, somebody had commented on that stream something about what I had said about, they didn't like what I had said about Charlie Kirk. And then it was like either that night or the next day that person came into the stream, so I was like, okay, clearly it's that person. So I think that's what happened. Somebody was watching one of my old VODs, and that was the VOD the day that had happened. I have finally arrived at Byzantium for the coronation. Byzantium for the coronation. Love or hate the queen, none can deny the feeling of importance shared between we who shall stand witness. Alright, what do I want to seize advantages. Yeah, here we go. I want an alliance. So we're gonna offer support. I do not remember that. Could you reiterate, out of curiosity, what exactly did you say? I don't even fully remember everything I said. It was so long ago, but I mean, the gist of, the gist of it, or the way that I feel about it was, I didn't like the sentiment people had about what had happened, saying like, well, that's what you get, and I was like, that's not what you get. I don't agree with that, but I also don't think just because of what happened to him, you forget everything that he did in his life. And so I think the things that he stood for were awful and disgusting. I don't think he was a good person, and he absolutely did not deserve what happened to him. And that's basically in a nutshell. And I guess they took offense to that. Hey, Jabba, what's up, what's up? How you doing, my friend? Dear brother. Aw, look at this little guy. So, he's the king. Oh, and I'm his heir. Interesting. I call on your honor, to honor our alliance to join me in my liberty war. Yeah, sure. The blaring of the war horns have reached me here in Byzantium as I am attending King Sancho of Castile's coronation. Whoops, there's a bug. I have been summoned to aid in the war between Duke Orti and King Andres. Yeah, I can manage things from here. I also find it hilariously and mildly offensive when some people saying Kirk is the new Martin Luther King. I mean, I haven't heard anybody say that, but I'm not surprised that there are some who say that. And, I mean, quite ridiculous. King Rodrigo's boils spreads. Yikesies. Alright, so now... yeah, let's take that. So... we're getting war score from occupied holdings. I do need to, win some wars, though. You know what? Yeah, this is gonna take 6 months. Whose army is this? And he's... No. Oh, he's allied with them. Okay. So why don't we go take this guy, win some battles. How's the Iberian struggle going? I would say going okay. Going okay. If we can take Galicia here, all we really need to do to complete the struggle is take Galicia. Oh, I forgot. We need to be converting a province. And then we just need to get to the hostility phase. And we win it. So we're very close. Now, that reminded me. What is the province? Oh, here we go. So start promoting culture here. Is there one that's not our religion that we can convert? No, but we can use some control. So it's pretty good there. We have 76 here, 99 there. Ooh. County of Amaya. Okay. Increase control in Amaya. Oh, are you going to try to take this back? I'm going to come down there for you. Actually, yeah, let's just go down there and take that guy. Oh, man. Oh, negotiate alliance. I eagerly propose to formalize the ties that already bind us together by signing an alliance between our realms. Wait, Infanta Emilia Teresa's of Castile. What? Oh, okay, okay. And she has 3 soldiers? I mean, she is my sister. Sure. We'll have an alliance with you. 3 soldier sister. Oh no, grave news reaches me, my wife... Oh. Guilhumina has fallen ill with measles. The future is uncertain. Death lingers closely by her bedside, yet all is not lost. Guilhumina might survive, should luck be on her side. Only God knows her fate. Oh, we don't have a physician? Yeah, now let's isolate the capital. So we'll lose 50 legitimacy. What are we at? Yeah, we're at 1022. And we are losing some every month. Lower development, lower control, control decline. Well, let's isolate the capital anyway. We're not going to enter seclusion, though. I went out to dance with some colleagues of mine. I had a lot of Jack and Coke. Man, it was super fun. Nice, nice. Very nice. Oh, some Jack and Coke. That is a favorite drink of mine. I have some here I can make of that. Maybe I should. Very nice. That sounds awesome, man. Very nice, very nice. Also, it sounds like it's well needed. Work a lot. And so... very, very much deserved. Finally, my servants have found some people who might be fit to serve as my physician. Either way, I fear I cannot afford to be picky now. So, 2 average people. Yeah, if they're both average, why would I pay twice as much? Oh, we have a personal physician. Wait, so why was it asking me to get one? How is he as a physician? Oh, he's an excellent physician. What the hell? Okay, no. Yeah. No. We have a great physician. Why are you asking us to get a physician? We have a physician at home. Alright, my guy's still up there doing his thing. Alcohol is harem. Sure. Your ancestors frown upon your sinful ways. I'm sure there's many things they frown upon. I mean, technically, given the state of the world through the ages and the state of the world now, all of our ancestors are frowning on us for something. The gathering is as grand as expected. Faces familiar and foreign mingle, and I hear greetings just warm enough to be polite. When the host speaks, the room quiets out of instinct. My friends, my vassals, my kin, your presence honors me more than any crown could. Until the ceremony begins, eat, drink, speak freely, and know that I see each of you, and will not forget who stood here with me today. A kind promise or a quiet warning, depending on how one chooses to hear it. Sounds good. And I really got to start meeting girls if I ever want to make a family, and the physician at home is better. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta... Oh! Oh no, what has happened here? Oh no! Sickness and pestilence continues its harrowing march through Castile, felling the great and lowly alike. That brutal, indiscriminate truth rarely lays itself bare until moments like these. I can only watch in silence as the physicians step away from the body of my wife. I move closer, reaching out for her hand. It's still warm. How can a heart endure this kind of pain without breaking? It cannot be possible. Yet here I am, my heart beating on, whilst yours has gone quiet. Oh, Guilhermina, my songbird, life will not be the same without you. Oh, my wife has died. Finally, our impressive queen, Queen Violent, has been left alone. I start slowly making my way towards her with a smile on my face. I cannot waste the chance to show my loyalty. Alright. An alliance would be the most advantageous move. Life has never been easy, but it feels like the loss of my wife, Guilhermina, has pushed me over the edge. She was my partner in life, helping me get through so many trials and tribulations. Though we may have had disagreements, facing life without her just feels daunting. How will I ever manage without her? Alright, so I could gain the trait Melancholic, lose 98 stress. A drink to remember her, and a drink to forget. So we'll lose stewardship and learning. Well, I almost have no stewardship right now anyway. I'm literally drinking away a brain cell. Oh no, that's diplomacy. I'm literally drinking away a brain cell here to get over the death of my wife. Oh, and I'll only lose 45 stress with this one. Frozen grief. Having never processed the death of a loved one, this character finds it harder to connect with others. Yeah, I guess we'll take this. It gives me the most loss of stress. The Greeks would fill giant amphoras with wine and mix it with water. Very nice. Ah, yes, we got the alliance. Alright. You are close to death. I know. My son is the king of Valencia. You know. What's wrong with her? So if you want to murder the Duchess of Navarra and leave a 1-year-old baby orphan, now's the time. Yeah, melancholic damages your health, yeah. It might be good to disinherit this guy and make this guy my heir. Have everything go to him, because he will also have the Kingdom of Valencia. Oh, well... No, he won't. It's his wife that holds the title. Though if something were to happen to her... Well, it wouldn't fall to me, actually. Well, either way, we do have to take a quick 90-second break here. Pay homage to the gods of ads, because we're about to get hit by some ads. So, 90 seconds, and we will be right back. All right, and we're back, and we're back. What did I miss? What did I miss? Spouses do not inherit titles. Yeah, yeah. I go lay. You go lay. Not sure what you mean there. Yeah, yeah. He doesn't. But if all my titles fall to him, and my wife is the Queen of Valencia, our child will inherit all the titles. That's what I'm thinking there. Good king. I turn around to find Duke Alphonse next to a nervous man. You know that I cherish you, and it would bring me great joy to help you. Here, I offer you the first and best of my men, Markward, my well-accomplished brother-in-law. He's giving away his brother-in-law. Oh, man. May this serve as the start of a friendship between our houses. Is this guy any good? He's giving me his brother-in-law who's not very good at anything. I guess that's a decent amount of prowess. I know exactly what he should do. My high almoner. We get piety. He'll join my court. Yeah, let's do that. We're getting some diplomatic lifestyle. Random history fun fact for history linguistics nerds. I watched a video last night about how the word cool is one of the most persistent slang terms in English over the last few hundred years. Oh, really? It's been around for hundreds of years? That is interesting. Yeah, I mean, I do find it interesting how, like, it was around when I was a kid, and it was around before me, and it's still in existence now. I didn't know it was hundreds of years, though. I meant lie down. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. All right, yeah, get yourself some rest. I know it's pretty late for you, my friend, so... Yeah, good to chat with you, good to see you. Hopefully I'll see you next time. King Sancho, Queen Violent. I always want to say, I just want to say violent. Calls for me with a big smile. Next to her stands another guest, a duchess that I am not acquainted with. This is Duchess Elena. Queen Violent introduces her. I believe you two would find much common ground. The art of feasting, perhaps. Hey, you two like to eat a lot. Talk to each other. You might be friends. Yeah, let's get a friendship with her. Oh, no! Oh, it was a son. Okay, good. Sickness and pestilence continues its harrowing march through Castile, felling the great and lowly alike. That brutal, indiscriminate truth rarely lays itself bare until moments like these. My stomach twists and writhes in silent agony as the body of my son, Menendo, is borne past me. Physicians and healers worked from dawn until dusk to save him, but their grim faces told everyone more than they could say. So young, so full of promise, so many more left to die like this. God deliver us. Ah. I finally managed to leave the other guests behind and enter the something in search of a quiet moment. The altar to God shines dimly, illuminated by a dozen candles. A fragrant silence fills the cold walls. To my right, a mural of St. Matthew offers me a stern look. To the left, the tincture that once was Jesus is fading slowly, his smile almost imperceptible. God, do not forsake Burgundy. Prayer for good health. Hey, yeah, this is what we need. A prayer for wealth. No, let's get some health. God, I can't make a decision in here. Yeah, I didn't realize that, and it's had a pretty consistent meaning related to something being calm or comfortable, especially in the face of fear. Especially across the evolution of Ave. Interesting. Did it say where it started? That'd be interesting to find out where it started. Queen Violent... Why? I can't. Every time. What is wrong with me tonight? Queen Violent takes a second to observe the crowd, smiling coldly. The voices of the courtiers have become as constant as the chirping of birds, and I have no doubt that Renaud intends to join them. Good king, he says, sliding up to me. May I be so bold as to ask, what are your thoughts on the celebration? I have no doubt that Queen Violent's rule will be one of love and justice. I have no doubt that Queen Violent, her rule will be of love and justice. Yikes. Long may she reign. No, we'll take this one. Alright. Am I still... All preparations are complete. The meager ceremonial assembly awaits in Besancon's high church. In cold silence, Queen Violante's procession parts the crowd, and my retinue follow in our honorary place. Some peasants stare up at us blankly, others mutter derision. One howls out, "The false queen," and the mob surges forth, barely held back by the few men-at-arms lining the way. Oh my god, your coronation isn't even done and you're already calling me into a war? To the benign King Sancho of Castile, I call on you to honor our alliance. Join me in the war against... Wait, what? The tyranny of Queen... Wait, what? What the what? Oh. And so, yeah, the war, the tyranny against her. Yeah. As a defender. Yeah, we'll accept it. The blaring of the war horns have reached me here in Besancon as I am attending King Sancho of Castile's coronation. I have been summoned to aid in the war between Countess Adelaida and Queen Violante. Yeah, they were just waiting for that alliance, right? Until the bishops, the Burgundian nobility, and the common people have all acted their customary part, Violante is no true queen. Her rule cannot be just without their acceptance of it. First, the priests. Theirs is a call for the queen to honor their holy rites and to defend the faithful. Violante assents. The local peasants stand in for the Burgundian common folk, and the elders of the Besancon rasp their symbolic recognition, and the queen promises maternal love to the low people. Violante's vassals stalk forward darkly. Most of them hardly bother with the words of loyalty amidst their gestures of hate. The ceremony continues on and on. Alright, where are we going with this guy? Yeah, just go there. The final sacral moment draws near, but first, the anointing, the mark of Queen Violante's mandate from God. Jacques himself bears the holy oil. Jacques, the shepherd of Burgundy, marks Violante with the sacred golden oil. On her hands, her head, her breast, her shoulders, and the bends of her arms, a blessing of prophets, priests, and monarchs. The queen's skin shines with the very approval of God. Forth come the royal symbols. The old sword is girded in Violante's hip. The gaudy jewels, the warm mantles are placed upon her. Even the surly host of her kingdom, the seigneurs, bishops, and knights of that miserable land, even they are moved to mutter the final prayers and give the last, "God, behold our queen." Graced by royal treasures, Violante kneels for the Queen of Burgundy, the queen she is about to truly become. She bows to the Holy Roman Kaiser and to God. How did you end up with a character whose name is Violante? No, that's not my character. This is her coronation, and I'm attending it. So, but she's now my ally, which is why we came here. Violante stands by herself in front of the crowd as all await her oath. For too long, lands that belong to Burgundy have suffered the rule of lesser hands, of those who mistook possession for legitimacy. That ends now. From Venison, they will know true governance by me. Okay. Dear brother, I propose a marriage between my mother, Richardis von Luxembourg, and your nephew, Fernando Jimena Burgos. Wait, but you're my brother. Do we have different moms? Oh, we do. I forgot King Lorenzo was quite a guy. Oh, you know, no, he wasn't. I forgot. His first wife died, and then he got a new wife. So he wasn't a bad guy. Okay. Yeah, sure. The formalities have ended, and with them, the stillness that held the gathering in place. A few murmurs rise as the host stands again, this time to mark the end of the ceremony and the start of something more relaxed. The queen raises her voice just enough to carry, "My friends, the rites are complete. Let the tables be filled, let the cups be raised, and let this hall remember joy as well as duty." The words are well received, and with each passing moment, the royal gathering becomes more a lively celebration. As I saunter around the halls of my despicable ally... Whoa! Queen Violante, I scrutinize her collection of artifacts on display. Such gaudiness. Maybe she ought to be taken down a peg or two. My gaze lingers on the renowned stag hide. Ooh, I deface an artifact. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. It's not much benefit to us. Alright, here we go. Oh my god. Digging into my sumptuous veal cutlets, I look up to cries of indignation. It would seem our host neglected to account for enough food for all the guests. Lords brandish empty plates, their wounded pride giving rise to sharp words and sharper elbows. I sidestep a flurry of insults as offended dignitaries vie for scraps. Duchess Elena of Gascon is caught in the middle of a melee. Full of desserts. Oh, I could get a health boost, which wouldn't be so bad. I'll get 14 stress. Rein in these fools. Oh. I'm done with this farce. But I'll lose 26 stress, which wouldn't be so bad. But I'll get a tiny boost to health, and I'll get minus 10% stress gain. Yeah, let's do that. Gonna have to hop off to charge my earbuds soon. Try to hop back on before you're done for the night. Oh, okay, cool. Gonna try to get set up on the ham core tonight. Nice. This week's been crazy, but hopefully I should have some time to chill this weekend. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, hopefully you can get some rest if you had a crazy week. Do you know whenabouts the Victory naval construction tutorial is going to be out? Probably going to be binging this weekend. Yes, it will definitely be out tomorrow. I really wanted to get it out today, and it was just ended up being a little bit more work I needed to do. You know, it's so funny. I recorded the whole video. I wrote the script out. I recorded the video. I was about to start editing, and then I realized, like, I hadn't gone over the new naval laws, which heavily impact naval construction. And I was like, oh, man. So I had to write that up, record that. So everything kind of got pushed back today. But I'm actually almost done with it, so it's definitely going to be out tomorrow at some point, probably in the afternoon. Outside the feast, I enjoy a breath of fresh air and a view of Besancon, along with the sounds of lovers in a nearby shrub and a local knight vomiting dangerously near them. Above it all, the sounds of the castle town celebrations hang in the air. An idea then strikes. Queen Violante would no doubt appreciate the people singing her name, and the castle town folk a night of free drink. I would simply need to find a merchant willing to sell at this hour. Oh, I'll lose 51 stress. That's not so bad. Diplomacy challenge against her. Oh my god, come on. Whatever. Intoxicated populace. She loses 35. I lose 35. 51 stress. No, we'll take this one. 70 coin, though. No, we'll do that one. Sweet, thanks. And no worries. Quality takes time, yes, and it's worth it. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was kind of bummed today I didn't get it out today, because I was like, I want to get it out. It'll be done before the weekend. But it wasn't meant to be. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. It makes me feel a little bit better. Because of course I feel like now I'm like I was working on it all day, but of course since it's not out, I'm like, oh, I feel like a bum now. I'm such a bum. So thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Your Highness, starts Tumas, the Knight of Queen Valent of Burgundy, a distinct odor following him to my table. You must meet this most intriguing man. He has brought delightful and exotic Saracen cakes back from his adventures on Crusade. Yes, this'll do it for us. I lose 51 stress, but I get a hashish stupor for 1 year. Okay. Nope. Nice. We are no longer stressed. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Count Wilhelm. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seemed to have a lot in common. I had such a good time with him. Alright. So how long is this gonna take? 6 months. Okay. Ooh, we're almost there, too. Celebrations are nearing their end. There were many whispers about the chaos, the tension, the slapdash amenities. I may stand now with slanders ringing in my ears and old soured food in my belly, but all that matters is I am finally a proper king. King Sancho, my foe, Countess Adelaida, calls my name. I don't even remember you. My dear niece Valent speaks fondly of you, she proudly says, taking a sip of her wine. I have been looking forward to feasting with you. Interesting. Why did I think of her as my foe? Oh. I don't need her to become my friend. Yeah, we'll take this. She'll get opinion of me, but we'll lose another 51 stress. Alright, finish the coronation, finally. Victory. Victories, mysteries right there. I totally get that. Deadline pressure screws me up. Yeah, I prefer being able to put the time in where I need to on my own projects, which can't always be predicted. Yeah, I was an aircraft... Oh, I was an aircraft mechanic in the military. Oh, wow. They cared way more about quality than speed. Yeah, I can imagine. Damn. I bet you have some stories. That sounds really cool. She's about to lose a war. Whoa. The fields of Rouen are a sight to behold. Every crop in bloom, every leaf green, every stem luscious. I quickly tracked down the source of the verdancy, spotting a woman standing in a field, seemingly holding a lecture of some sort to a gathering of listeners. My name is Mistress Berengier. She notices me in the distance and turns in my direction. My knowledge of gardening is vast. Yes, incomparably vast. So stay a while and listen. Color me intrigued. I'll get the trade gardener. Or down to earth, okay. Oh good, I get gardener. So there we go. The road has gotten incredibly hilly the past few hours, and everyone is beginning to wary. With no end to the hills in sight, my caravan master Munio approaches me and says, "My lord, our mounts cannot carry on like this for much longer. The poor animals need a break, or I fear they'll collapse. We must stop to rest." He knows full well that this will delay our journey to Burgos. Nah, we can wait 10 days. We're on our way back. Alright, we're gonna take this in 5 months. Why don't we split this army up? And you come over here. Oh, now it's gonna be 11 months. Well, whatever. We'll win this battle and then we'll go back. Oh, or we could take both of them. There we go. It's been snowing for the past few days, and the cold is unbearable. I look around and see that my entourage is struggling with it as well, so I decide to travel on foot alongside them. After we walk through the snowstorm for another hour, Captain Abd al-Rauf pulls me aside. While shaking, he yelps, "Please, my acquaintance, I cannot feel my toe anymore." I order him to take off his boot and have a look at the toe. It's all dark blue already, and at this point, it might be too late to save it. Why? No, we're not going to burn the Ballad of Jimena. Sancho's journey's delayed 14 days. Mild frostbite. Or he loses mild frostbite against severe frostbite. Oh, he lost mild frostbite. Okay. Alright, what do we think of this guy? Finally, the plague has left the realm, and we must take this as an opportunity to rise from the chaos it left in its wake. We now emerge from the wreckage of the old world, and the time has come to consider the new. Alright, so we'll get some disease recovery. We'll do that. As we pass through the market in Miranda de Ebro, we hear a loud yell and stumble into an ongoing tussle between two men, tightly observed by a group of people. The crowd cheers profusely as one of them is swept off his feet, face planted solemnly in the dirt, thus concluding the match. "Who's next?" the man yells into the crowd, and his eyes land on our group. His face splits into a malicious grin as he looks at us. Yeah, no, I'm not doing it. Yeah, seems like it's time to leave. My experience with the military was a bit of a mixed bag. Feelings about some of the things I was a part of and things I experienced contributed a lot to me becoming more of a radical lefty. Wow, that is interesting. Man, so now I really do reiterate, it sounds like you've got some stories to tell, my friend. You should write them down. As a writer, myself, I heavily advocate for people to become writers. Very fascinating. At long last, or maybe you already are. What am I talking about? I don't even know. Maybe you already are. At long last, I am finally home. There is nothing better than arriving back in Burgos after a long journey. I look forward to resting for some time, but the call of the road beckons ever onward. My caravan master Munio reports that we have journeyed for 462 days and traversed 47 baronies. Alright. Let's catch up on some things. Oh, I get a martial lifestyle. Casus Belli cost, that's not bad. Spouse opinion, I don't have a spouse. Let's go towards strategist. I mean, I'm not going to complete any of this stuff anyway. That seems to be the case for a lot of vets I know. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. That's interesting. There's something the media doesn't really touch on. Because that would be a fascinating story for people to hear. Let's see. Ooh, I can get 50 coin for this guy. I'll take that. Oh, I should have. Should have taken. Can't I take somebody's titles? What would torture do? Prison characters can be tortured, damaging their health and maiming them in different ways. Torture can relieve stress for callous and sadistic characters. Oh, but causes stress for those of a kind nature. Torturing rulers can also increase your dread. Okay, then. Yeah, let's take the money. And you're gonna stay right there. I'm not, but I've really been trying to practice when I can. Fiction is tough for me, but I would like doing something like Substack. Yeah, do it, do it. You know, I'm a playwright. Wait, what happened here? He kind of... Why did... I'm a playwright, and I heavily advocate for people to take on playwriting and, like, write dialogue. Basically just, like, writing a conversation. Because I think that I always find it to be a very therapeutic thing, and I think people would find writing dialogue to be a more natural writing style than trying to write prose. So try writing a scene of dialogue. Alright, we can enforce our demands. I gain the contested title. To my liege, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. All right. Okay, so we just took Galicia. So we have this. We have this. We need to convert that county. Isn't Galicia a de jure kingdom of Hispania? Oh, and completely control. Do we not completely control all of Galicia? No, I don't think I do. I think it's that county down there. Beja. No. The Duchy of Galicia. not yet created. The Duchy of Cumbria. Oh, this guy is not my vassal. Oh no, he is my vassal. Yeah, he's my vassal now. I don't quite get it. Why is the Duchy of Galicia not in my realm? Is there something I don't hold? The County of Pravia. Oh, this guy isn't my liege. That's interesting. I'll try that. I'm a pretty avid D&D player. Okay. And I'm grateful that my group has a lot of fun with the RP. I've thought about trying to use that for source material. You absolutely should. I've heard of people doing that before too. So it's not uncommon. I've always been one of those who goes crazy deep into my characters' backstories. That's my primary fiction outlet. Oh, that is awesome. Then, my friend, you are a writer. You are a writer. So, yeah, put some of your experiences and your stories to paper, my friend. Very cool. Yeah, the Duchy of Beja. Okay. So who is this? What kind of alliances does this have? Does this guy have? I think we have to go after this guy now. That being said, we got a lot of prisoners. You hold the Duchy of Navarra. See, why isn't there something that's like force vassalage? Well, so either way, if I execute her, kill an involved ruler. Yeah, we'll get 5 more points. So yeah, I'll get some stress. All right. Yep. All right. So we just got some points there. Oh, I forgot. My half brother, there's a vassal of him. We joke a lot in our group about how it's basically group therapy with characters used as catharsis for things we want to work through or explore. Oh man, my friend, that sounds awesome. I wish I had that. That sounds really cool. A kind of like group therapy with your friends doing D&D. That's awesome. Good for you, man. My son joked one time that D&D isn't a game, it's an excuse to do improv with your friends. Yeah, exactly. See, that's the thing. I think as a theater person, I'm like, I would love to do some improv. There is this... So before COVID, a couple times I went to there's this board game cafe not too far from me, and on Wednesday nights they would do D&D nights, and there'd be some groups that go there to do their D&D, but it's also kind of open. You could just go like as a lone person, and they'll put you at a table and you just kind of do a session that night. I did it a couple times, but then COVID hit, and I never really went back after everything opened up. Do I play D&D? No, I got into it during COVID. It was one of those things where I was like, I've always wanted to do this. I never knew anybody who did it, so I never had anybody who could teach me. And it was one of those things where it's like, okay, you know what? During COVID, I got nothing to do. I'm going to finally learn how to play D&D. And so I learned how to play, and then I remember, like, there were some places during COVID where somebody would, like, host a virtual session, like an open night. So I did one or two of those, and then I found a couple, like, single-player D&D books you could go through. So I've tried it before, but I've never actually, like, really been in a campaign. I've read that writing in form of diaries was super popular for even the most common people in the early US. Yeah, not even intended to be read by anyone. Now basically a lost skill. Yeah, I know, it's so crazy. Like, you always hear about people in history, very famous and not even that famous, just like their diaries, right? Yeah, it is kind of a lost form. We brought it back a little bit, I feel like, with all of those, like, online blogs and journals and stuff like that. But then that's kind of faded away too. Yeah, I think a lot about how people think historical essays and stuff are boring. That was basically the social media of the day. Yeah. And can get pretty spicy. It can, yeah. It can. I always think of William Shakespeare and Christopher Marlowe would, like, write scathing articles about each other in the papers, just basically writing diss tracks about each other. So, like, yeah, it's just like things never really change. It just changes form. Oh, my guy here. Alright, I guess let's disband half of the army here. We don't need to be paying tons of money. We'll go give this guy the business. So, we're gonna have to go after this guy. Alright. Let's go help out over there. Oh yeah, I get that. I got really lucky with my group. Most of the ones I've been in don't last more than a few months. Oh man. But I've been with this one for years, and some of them are childhood friends. That is so cool. That is so cool. I always wish, like, I had known some friends growing up who knew how to play, so that I could have, because I know I would have. That is something I know I would have really loved as a kid. But it was one of those things where, like, I knew of D&D, but it seemed so daunting. Like, it seemed like a very complicated thing. And, like, before the age of the internet, it was kind of like, how the hell was I going to find out how to do that? Same thing with Magic the Gathering. I got into that as an adult. Mainly because my youngest brother was into it. And he never, like, shared it with me. Until I was an adult. And I really loved that. Alright, I'm on death's door. Of course, right after I get Galicia. Yeah, I think it's Descartes and Hobbes that in order to understand them, you have to know the context that they're often responding. Oh yeah, back and forth to each other, yeah. Yeah, I could see that. if you're going to play with Castile... Oh, wait, hello! Reverse Ham Cuts, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Here I am, being rude, reading your comment and not saying hello first. If you're going to play with Castile, we need to practice your Spanish. Yeah, repeat after me. Me gusta los tacos. Yo también. Yeah. Me gusta, me llamo Bradley. And I won't read the second line, because I'll get demonetized. For anybody who knows the reference. Ah! Oh, interesting. The younger son, who's the king, took over. King Sancho III of Castile's spirit has flown to heaven at 63 years of age. He died of old age. Mangled in a terrible accident, he spent his last years barely able to walk. What? What happened there? King Ponce ascends to the throne. Oh, no, this isn't the younger one. Okay. A wise and learned man, progress and innovation is expected under his rule. Damn, I should have disinherited this guy. And now, Galicia, man. I cannot hold on to this stupid kingdom. Alright, King Lorenzo. Look at, you guys have no soldiers. Oh, but he's allied to her, his wife. Ah. Oh, look at this. We got 2 Twitch bots. I bet, though, it finally got picked up by the thing. Yeah. Or the automod. Alright. Our DM's dad was also a DM. Oh my god, and our campaign world is actually a continuation of his dad's, and their party are legendary heroes in our time. That is so fucking cool, man. Oh my god. That is so awesome. I love that so much. Oh, it's really kind of sweet, too. I used to play D&D, but years ago. I still have the original 3 book set. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, see, I would love to play. My goal is to get to start playing with my kids when they both like can read well enough to do it. I gotta get rid of turn off all these tooltips that come up. Yeah, hold core. Oh, a lifestyle. Alright, so we got the learning lifestyle. Yeah, we'll take scholarship because we'll get that development growth. Oh, we got a perk. Okay. Pedagogy. Plague resistance doesn't seem so bad. Ooh, look at that. Development growth. 15%. Yeah, I want to get Scholar. So we'll start with... Your wards can get additional skills. So we'll start with Scientific. Baldur's Gate 3 is actually pretty close to the base rules. Yeah, it's a good way to scratch that itch if you're playing solo. I love Baldur's Gate 3. I didn't finish it. I finally got to like Act 3, and then I just like I got busy and I had to put it down. But man, I love that game. I was addicted to that game for so long. Exactly for that reason. I was like, oh, I can finally play D&D solo. I figure some rich person will want to buy them at some point. It's an investment now. Oh, yeah. You should. Yeah, sell it at some point. Somebody will pay a ton of money for that. Oh, man, he passed away a few years ago, unfortunately, so I didn't get to meet him personally. But a lot of my party has very fond memories of him. You sound like a really cool guy. I think you work at NASA. And oh my god. Just amazing. Amazing, like, tidbits of this story, left and right. Oh man, I'm sorry though. Alright, so the army... a little less now. Let's increase the armored horsemen a little bit. Let's wait for them to build up. Once again, pushed back. Oh yeah, we do have to hold court here. All of a sudden, Archbishop Lorenzo and my personal physician, Gutierre, barge into the throne room bickering. Wine offends God. This guy really hates wine, doesn't he? This is the second time this guy's been bitching about it. It must be avoided, screeches Lorenzo. A bit of wine is healthy for the body. I think this is the same guy that was arguing it with him before. What is my position? So he does like me. I love that my personal physician is advocating for drinking the wine. So he'll lose 15 opinion. Why don't we do this? And we'll hold court. Same. I don't think I got past Act 2, but I really want to go back and finish it. Yeah. And it's so funny, too. I always said, oh, when I finally finish the solo player campaign, I'll look forward to, like, trying to do an online multiplayer campaign to do, like a group D&D session, and I never got to it. I gotta go back to that game. There's a lot of fun stories from my group. It'll be easier to share more once I get set up on the ham court. Yeah. And not at work. Yeah, that too. Yes, get set up on the ham court, my friend. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movement in the chamber has ceased. All faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Mayor Renard approaches me with a straighter posture than usual and visibly eager about what he has to say. My lord, there's much to celebrate under your rule. Please, allow me to pay for the expenses of your next feast. Perhaps in return, you could grant me a favor in the future. Ooh, maybe I'll come to regret this, but, is this guy... Oh my god. This guy sucks at everything. He's totally gonna use that to get on my council or something. No strings attached. Your liege demands it. That's what we'll do. The air is thick with anticipation as my vassal Mayor Mencia approaches me. My king, I come with grave news, but with a solution to fix this problem. It's been increasingly clear that the Andalusians and Castilians are becoming more, perhaps even too similar. It's paramount that we show them that it's us, Castilians, who are the forefront of innovation. Nope. Yeah, I don't want to lose cultural acceptance between Castilians and Andalusians. What can we get here? Doesn't like me very much anyway. We'll do that. My king, I represent the Catalan people of the county of Barcelona, states Ramir, a commoner from Burgos. We are devoted and faithful subjects, but our land is poor, underdeveloped, and scarcely populated. Please allow us to resettle it and to administrate it according to our traditions. Under your benevolent protection, our land can still prosper, and you shall gain a new faithful vassal. Well, who currently holds this? Oh, I hold it. No, I don't want to give it away. Yeah, we'll do that. As the last petitioner departs, various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain, talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. Soon, the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. Alright. Ugh, in my game, the Carlings made the HRE and became a conqueror. Oh no, I guess I need to swear fealty or get destroyed. Do you have a special throne? I don't think so. I think that's just, well, whatever's the one we started with, that's what we got. Oh man, I don't want to do another one of these. But he's the Kaiser of the Holy Roman Empire. I don't want to do another coronation. But man, if I had him as an ally, that would really change things. Alright, I guess we gotta do this. Oh god. Okay. You know, sometimes I try to leave rap alone, but the game needs me. Alright. Well, let's hire some experienced captains. There's some danger here. Alright, there we go. You can go with different intentions than bear witness. Yeah, last time, I forget what they call it, but the one that'll get us an alliance, that was the one we did last time. Yeah, we could go around the county, right? Maybe save the mercenary guards. Burgos to Vaticano, back to Burgos, so... Yeah, there we go. I think you should. Yeah, it seems like it's kind of a bad one, right? Although... Oh, this one's kind of bad. So what if we go... here? There we go. I think I'm kind of missing everything. Yeah, visit some landmarks in Italy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know? Never really thought about this. Oh. Yeah, if we went here... Because I'm trying to do the learning lifestyle. I'm all about that learning lifestyle. But it would seem like a waste to not visit Rome, right? Yeah, we could land in Rome. Would it be crazy to go all the way up here to Siena? To get that learning lifestyle? You know what we'll do? We'll go to Siena. And then when we leave... Yeah, we'll visit Rome on the way back. Now, will we get there in time? We will. Oh, we could get some in Florence. So what if we cut out Siena, we go to Florence, then there. Yeah, I think we'll do it. Land in Pisa. Yeah, we'll get... Oh, yeah, we could do Pisa and then... Oh wait, what am I doing? Yeah, we'll do one... So Pisa, Firenze, and then Siena. Yeah, Pisa, Florence, and Siena. It was correct. You're passing by Pisa. Yeah, now we're gonna stop in Pisa. There we go. I guess I'm passing by these. I think we'll be okay, though. Alright, let's do this. And we'll still get there on time. Oh! Oh, damn! I went right over the break. Oh, good. Alright, we haven't hit the ad break yet. Alright. So we do have to take a quick 90-second break here. And pay homage to our gods of ads here. So, 90 seconds, and we will be right back. right, and we're back. And we're back. A landmark is like 3 months worth of focus experience. Yeah, do you know, I've never paid enough attention to it before. I've never paid enough attention to it before. It's very cool. God, I hate that I didn't disinherit this current character we have and give it all to the other guy. We walked the forest path at a good pace, enjoying the peaceful ambience. From the corner of my eye, I am sure I glimpsed the shaggy coat of a loud roar confirms it, a bear. The brown beast lopes onto the track, its great paws kicking up tree roots. Flanked by oak trees, it completely blocks our way forward to Vaticano. Munia whispers, just look at those claws. Whoa, imagine my guy dies. Oh, he has a son. How does my guy have a son? Who's his wife? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot her. Okay. So, let's not get him dead. Ooh, now Munia might die. Run for your lives. Is delayed by 10 days. Can we afford that? Where does it show me if we can afford that? Total travel time 12 months. So we'll get there next April. But when does his coronation start? Well, Munio, you're gonna take one for the team. Oh, you got the trait wounded. Good job, my friend. Yikes. You know, we do have a better army than her. The high altitude and the brisk air of Castellan has a very refreshing quality as we traverse the local hill fort. The soldiers in the valley below appear to be practicing some rare type of training technique I haven't seen before. I move in closer, failing to restrain my curiosity. While doing so, I am approached by the local captain, Ayub. Would you like to join in, my king? I get the trait Rough Terrain Expert. Yeah, no, we're in a hurry. Oh. We won the war led by King Andres Lorenzes of Navarra against Duke Ortiveles of Viscaria. Okay. Great. Alright, there we go. Maybe at View Travel. That's where I was looking at before. It shows me the travel time, but I can't remember the date that the event starts. The icon next to it. Oh. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so it starts in September. September 6th. You're traveling to the coronation. 5 months until it begins. What? Wait. Oh yeah, well first off, I want alliances. Wait, what? This is gonna start in 5 months? Oh, total travel time. Oh, total travel time. Okay, okay. Alright, we're just gonna do this and see what happens. The seas around here are thick with Catalan traders going about their usual craft, carrying rare and exotic goods from one port to another. One such merchant ship holds an item within it that immediately takes my interest. The moment I lay eyes upon the bejeweled scriptures, I know I could never find anything like it back in Castile, and it simply must be mine. And mine it shall be. Oh man, I'll get more learning experience. It is kind of worth it. I'm gonna spend the money on that. Alright. Sharp gusts and lingering squalls have kept the ship tipping and rolling for hours as I stand on the deck clutching firmly onto the mast. I see the chest carrying my crown of the Kingdom of Castile has come loose. I'm too far to save it myself, but Munoz within reach. However, he would be at risk of falling overboard. Oh man, save it! It's definitely worth the risk. All right, first off, I want to get that trinket. I want to. Where was it? Yeah, this one. There we go. Is there anything else I can put in here? Oh, maritime trading. Oh, man. Okay. Then we're going to use this one for now. And hopefully I remember when we're done with this journey to switch to that one. Oh, can we reforge this? Yeah, let's repair it. Ooh. Oh. Famed regret. This thing is about to die. So, cannot reforge artifacts without an antiquarian. Okay, we gotta do that. Also the way back in calculated. No, yeah, that's what I realized. Like, oh, 9 months. This is how much it's gonna be with the time back, yeah. Let me see my little guy on the ship? No. Oh, nice. Who else do we have in there? Let's see, this guy. I think we'll hold on to you. You're unlanded? Yeah, you can go. Oh. Aw, just a kid. Alright, we'll do that. Oh boy, I got a bad regent. As we travel through the outskirts of Pistoia, we suddenly see a jovial man in the distance. Jumping, dancing, and singing to himself, he seems like quite the character. Would you like to hear some of my songs about Wilhelm the Swine of the Franconian court? He yells at us as soon as we get within shouting distance. Before we have time to answer, he starts singing a merry tune about the depravities of Kaiser Wilhelm. Huh. We could use some stress relief. Oh, I learned one of his secrets. Oh, he'll become my court musician, huh? I don't have one of those, I imagine. Did I miss it? Where's the musician? Oh, court musician. Sorry, my guy, we already have one. And he's also excellent. Oh. And bolster the legitimacy. What is my legitimacy? Where are we at this point? We're losing 2.5 a month? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so this guy, we don't want this option. No, let's get that secret. Munio is in charge of our food supplies and sheepishly revealed our provisions are now all but useless, have been poorly stored. Patches of mold cover the bread and produce, and we have quickly used up our remaining dried food. The party grows hungry as dusk begins to fall. Ooh. 2% I might die. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, Munio gets severely ill. Severely injured. Oh, man. As we pass through the market in Firenze, we hear a loud yell and stumble into an ongoing tussle between two men, tightly observed by a group of people. The crowd cheers profusely as one of them is swept off his feet, face planted solemnly in the dirt, thus concluding the match. Who's next? The man yells into the crowd, and his eyes land on our group. His face splits into a malicious grin as he looks at us. Nope, time to leave. Hey, DeWolfie, good morning, good morning. How are you? How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know we must tread carefully through the bogs of Chiusi. This eerie place unsettles me to my core as there are a myriad of dangers to guard against. My entourage has been instructed to take every precaution accordingly. Looking back from the head of the column, I take account of my companions. One of us is missing. Oh, Dagomar. They're as good as dead. Leave them. Oh, we got Dagomar back. I'm very well, and I hope you are too, and your stream has been awesome so far. Yeah, pretty good so far. I mean, other than the fact that I should have disinherited this guy and kept my kingdom together. But other than that, everything's great. But we're doing another coronation here. But you know, when the Kaiser of the Holy Roman Empire invites you, it's worth going. I have finally arrived at Vaticano for the coronation. It shall be no small thing crowning a Kaiser. All of the empire seems to be pouring into Vaticano, and the banners of the electors and 100 local nobles already fly. Love or hate the Kaiser, none can deny the feeling of importance shared between we who shall stand witness. Yeah, CK3 in a nutshell. Yep. Yeah, I made the classic mistake of not disinheriting all of my younger male children. The gathering is as grand as expected. Faces familiar and foreign mingle, and I hear greetings just warm enough to be polite. When the host speaks, the room quiets out of instinct. My friends, my vassals, my kin, your presence honors me more than any crown could. Until the ceremony begins, eat, drink, speak freely, and know that I see each of you and will not forget who stood here with me today. A kind promise or a quiet warning, depending on how one chooses to hear it. Our implacable Kaiser Wilhelm has been finally left alone. My cousin, Count Thenkolf, observes rearranging his shirt. This is the chance for us to this is the chance for us supporters to show our loyalty. Go ahead, Ponce. We cannot waste this opportunity. Yeah, we want that alliance. All right, we got it. Now I should just go home. Guests for the coronation of my uncle, Kaiser Wilhelm. Oh, he's my uncle? God, how? If I went through the family tree, I'd find it, but... all giving minor oaths, thanks to the invitations and pledges of fealty or support. Soon it shall be my turn. Alright, hold on. Yeah, it wasn't him. Ah, it's my mom's oldest brother. Sitting and just yelling at my ruler and his wife, will you stop having so many kids? You already have 12. Yeah. I feel like that was our first character in the run. I think we had a ton of kids. Must I stand out from the crowd? Must I use my brief audience to convince the Kaiser of my worthiness? Yeah, we'll speak to the clergy. As the light of the day wanes, I see Count Iremia looking in my direction with an acknowledging nod. He smiles and steps closer. A fine day it has been. Could you not say, Ponce? We must certainly thank God for these blessings. We, Orthodox, revere his teachings. He declares with pride, taking a deep breath before continuing his theological dissertation. We get a 50% discount for converting to Orthodoxy. Oh, we lose 11 stress. Well, yeah, we'll take that. The courtyard is bursting with flowers, guests laughing impatiently, two courtiers chatting in hushed whispers. Nephew, my dear Uncle Wilhelm calls for me. Everyone here is either conspiring or drunk, he hushes. I have missed you. No, yeah, we'll take the opinion of Kaiser Wilhelm. Hey! Viennick Roy, at work, I'll pull up with the squad for your next stream. Oh, add me on Discord. Oh. yeah. Good king. I turn around to find Arconessa Fidula, next to a nervous woman. You know that I cherish you and it would bring me great joy to help you. Here I offer you the first and best of my women, Stefania, my well-accomplished caravan leader. May this serve as the start of a friendship between our houses. Let's see. Is she good at anything? Not really. She'll be my executioner. I mean, sure, I'll take that diplomacy lifestyle. All preparations are complete. The great ceremonial assembly now awaits in St. Peter's Basilica, the home of Christ's chief vicar. To cheers of exultation, Kaiser Wilhelm's procession parts the crowd, and my retinue follows in our honorary place. Horns ring out, banners stream forth. In bold, holy Roman colors, city folk praise the Kaiser, and women weep in ecstasy at his glorious parade. Damn. Okay. Until the bishops, the Holy Roman nobility, and the common people have all acted their customary part, Wilhelm is no true Kaiser. His rule cannot be just without their acceptance of it. First, the priests. Theirs is a call for the Kaiser to honor their holy rites and to defend the faithful. Wilhelm assents. The local city folks stand in the Holy Roman common folk. Or stand in for the Holy Roman common folk, and the elders of Vaticano stare at the Kaiser in awe as the masses outside exalt his imperial name. Wilhelm's vassals step forth to supplicate themselves. Most glow with hope and truly swear their loyalty and love. The ceremony continues on and on. The final sacral moment draws near, but first, the anointing, the mark of Kaiser Wilhelm's mandate from God. Pope Leo X himself bears the holy oil and assumes the role of the prophet Samuel for this holy Roman King David. Pope Leo, intercessor of the Catholics, marks Wilhelm with the sacred golden oil. On his hands, his head, his breast, his shoulders, and the bends of his arms, a blessing for prophets, priests, and monarchs. The Kaiser's skin shines with the very approval of God. Forth come the imperial symbols. The gleaming sword is girded to Wilhelm's hilt. The beauteous jewels, the glorious mantles are placed upon him. As one, the cream of his empire, the junkers, bishops, and knights of that land cry out the final prayers, and the last, God behold our beloved Kaiser. Graced by imperial treasures, Wilhelm kneels just this one final time for the Kaiser of the Holy Roman Empire, the Kaiser he is about to truly become. He bows only to God. With the rights of the Kaiser's enthroning complete, the imperial consort is now to be properly instated as Kaiserin. Kaiser Wilhelm's wife conducts the rituals with distinctive smirk. A daughter of the Gerlfling Heraldina's lasciviously delivered words bear the marks of her noble Dutch background. Before long and with great ceremony, her Linda's crown is laid on her head for the first time. The Holy Roman Empire acclaims their Kaiserin. Wilhelm stands by himself in front of the crowd as all await his oath. Not all legacies are born in war. Some are crafted in stone. With sweat and posture, I will reshape the Holy Roman Empire with monuments worthy of the future. From Lisieux, I will raise a realm not just to endure, but one that enters a golden age shaped by care and vision. All right. And now the party. The formalities have ended, and with them, the stillness that held the gathering in place. A few murmurs rise as the host stands again, this time to mark the end of the ceremony and the start of something more relaxed. The Kaiser raises his voice just enough to carry, "My friends, the rites are complete. Let the tables be filled, let the cups be raised, and let this hall remember joy as well as duty." The words are well received, and with each passing moment, the royal gathering becomes more a lively celebration. Outside the feast, I enjoy a breath of fresh air and a view of Vaticano, along with the sounds of lovers in a nearby shrub and a local knight vomiting dangerously near them. Above it all, the sounds of the city celebrations hang in the air. An idea then strikes. Kaiser Wilhelm would no doubt appreciate the people singing his name, and the city folk a night of free drink. I would simply need to find a merchant willing to sell at this hour. Yeah, I don't want to spend all my money on this. Yeah, I can't do that one. Yeah, perhaps not for me. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Pope Leo. Hell yeah, Pope Leo! We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seemed to have a lot in common. I had such a good time with him. Your Highness, starts Duke Aymar of Piedmont, a distinct odor following him to my table. You must meet this most interesting man. He has brought delightful and exotic Saracen cakes back from his adventures on Crusade. Yeah, I don't want to pay money. Ooh, I lose learning, which is like my character's thing. Yeah, enjoy without me. The pleading gaze I receive from my acquaintance Philip is taking on a desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner he has hidden all evening, and the walls are hindering his escape. The poor man has never been good with people. Aw, poor guy. So I'll get a hook on him. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Unconcerned with any etiquette, Queen Adeline, the wife of Queen Nicholas of Lotharingia, slaps me on the back. "I mean it," she exclaims. "I'll do anything you ask of me, anything at all. Ask me, and it is done." I can smell the alcohol on Adeline's breath. The promise has been noted by every guest present. You're a woman of your word. Yeah, give me that hook. I have worked tirelessly to promote the glory, to foster the grandness of my coronation. The guests are flushed with the inspiration of what they have witnessed here, radiating admiration. It was a fitting start for my reign as a king. Whoa. As I stumble outside in search of a place to relieve myself, I hear shouting around the corner. As I turn it, I see my acquaintance, Duchess Sophia, sneer as she sinks her blade into the face of the cowering Pope Leo. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! I did not know stuff like this was gonna happen at one of these coronations. Whatever sound I made must have been enough, for Sophia turns towards me, surprise on her face. Whoa. Oh, Joe! Hey, what's up, Joe? How are you? I just wrecked my empire. It said 300 to send my grandson to university. Now I'm in debt 1,500. Ooh, like, what in the world? Sounds like the price of college. Wait, is this in CK3? Yeah, right? What a twist. What a twist we have. What have you done? Everyone will know of your crime. Who even is Duchess Sophia? Oh, in CK3. Oh, man. Well, that sucks, my friend. Yeah, I guess it was like, what, 3,000 to send him to university? Instead of the 300? Oh, so she's got Tuscany. Yeah, let's expose it. Wow. He killed the Pope. Wait, so who's the Pope now? Pope Sylvester the Fourth. Yeah, scandalous, right? Wow, 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 wow. I gained the traveler trait, huh? At a distance, the city of Roma is a forest of towers and a maze of stone buildings. As we approach, the scenery shifts. Ruins of monuments, walls, and ancient churches coexist with farms and grazing animals. As we stop before a great obelisk, a local recounts that at the top, Julius Caesar's ashes rest in a small round box. In death as in life, Caesar is elevated above all Romans. My caravan leader Munio adds that we should use this opportunity to learn about the city. So now, yeah, the journey being delayed doesn't matter as much to us. This is the way home. Okay. Lessons of rulership. All right. Yeah, let's do this one. Ah, failed to teach me anything. And that's it. That's all I'm getting out of Rome. Alright, where's this? Alright, so how's the military? We're up to 4,100. The sea is calm and forgiving today. Still as a boulder and a powerful wind at our back to boot. It seems it'll be an easy day for the rowers below, but then I spot the mangled corpse of a ship buried nose first into some jagged rocks just ahead. There doesn't appear to be any survivors, and the rocks would be no trivial thing to navigate, yet I feel compelled to go and investigate this mysterious wreck. I find nothing. St. Nicholas clearly does not favor our voyage, as waves the size of castles come crashing down upon our humble vessel. The ship is rocked back and forth, men and women alike cling to whatever they can to keep from turning overboard as the ship grows closer and closer to capsizing. I am, of course, stashed away with the other nobles in the safest part of the ship, but as the sky burns with thunder and the sea crashes down on us with all of its strength, I fear I shall not live to see another day if I try to survive on faith alone. Whoa. Alright, so I trust the captain. So 50% I successfully navigate the storm. 40% this has been one bad trip for Muño, let me tell you. 40% chance Muño, he spends 150 prestige, but then he gets brutally mauled. Someone drowns. 10% many entourage members drown. Or they go closer to forming a rivalry. 13% chance I drown. Or I die. Wow, I successfully navigated the storm. And all I get is 10 prestige out of it. I might be able to take these guys. Oh yeah, because I can also call in the HRE now. It seems that our caravan has become a little lost in these foreign lands. Muño has been trailing us around Segorbe for hours, and though he at last swallowed his pride and asked for directions, he does not appear to be an expert Arabic speaker. Really? My guy knows Arabic? Well, look at that. Bad trip for him. And on top of it all, the Papo got killed right after he crowned the Emperor of the HRE. I know! Oh, man. That was an interesting trip. I'm being raided. Oh, someone's raiding me up there? Alright. Let's raise the armies. The fields of Miranda de Ebro are a sight to behold. Every crop in bloom, every leaf green, every stem luscious. I quickly tracked down the source of the verdancy, spotting a woman standing in a field, seemingly holding a lecture of some sort to a gathering of listeners. My name is Mistress Gatto. She notices me in the distance and turns in my direction. My knowledge of gardening is vast, yes. Incomparably vast. So, stay a while and listen. Nah. Oh. I gained 11 traveler experience. At long last, I'm finally home. There's nothing better than arriving back in Burgos after a long journey. I look forward to resting for some time, but the call of the road beckons ever onward. My caravan master Muño reports that we have journeyed for 511 days and traversed 45 baronies. I'll never forget when I visited the great city of Roma in my travels. Alright, so let's go kill this raider. And then we'll declare war on Galicia here. Oh, and of course they're fleeing now. Yeah, let's increase development. I wonder... So we can't upgrade the castle yet. Yeah, we need a keep. We need the hoardings innovation. So what are we working on? Heraldry. 20 years left, though. Oh, I bet he wouldn't. Oh, man, I missed the context. Wait, who wouldn't what? Yeah, I'm doing this one, for the house seniority law. But it is going to take like 20 years to finish. Well. Alright, let's declare war on these guys. Oh. Alright. So we gotta lower the armies. Here we go again. Galicia. Now let's definitely get the HRE here. Oh, the Pope would give us a claim. That guy is not worth it. Of course I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of the Holy Roman Empire. That's the spirit, my guy. I'll leave my dynasty members out. I don't need them gaining prestige or anything. So go take that. Oh, here we go. Alright, we want a battle. Coruña is under siege. It's gonna take them 11 months. Why don't we just track these guys down? Oh, Muño died. Poor old Muño. Alright. Taken too soon from us, yeah. Poor Muño. He died too soon, that old man. My vassal count, Guillaume Ramon, approaches me in private with clear doubt in his eyes. He explains to me that his faith is faltering due to his time spent guarding the border against Asherism and fraternizing with the enemy. His words are not in jest. It feels as if the slightest mistake could push him away from God. Yet this is an opportunity to strengthen our fervor as well as our friendship. Who's this guy? That's me the whole game. We're such good friends, you and this character. You've loved each other forever. Who's this guy? Someone, call a priest. Ooh. Alright. I have been studying the ancient religious texts and the writings of scholars, and they all seem to agree that the world will end 6,000 years after its creation. By my calculations, we are less than a century away. However, my Archbishop Lorenzo urges me to keep it to myself. Leave it to the clergy and avoid panic. What if your calculations are wrong? Yeah, I'll take the learning lifestyle. Yeah, we were such good friends. That guy and me. Yep. My son and heir Sancho is an unusually calm child. When the others play their wild games, Sancho often withdraws to some silent corner. He does not speak a lot, but I can tell he is always thinking about something. Oh, my dear nephew, I call on you to honor our alliance and join me in the war against the tyranny of Kaiser Wilhelm. Well, I guess I kind of have to, huh? Alright. So what's the bigger city? I guess it doesn't really matter, just take things. Why does it list these guys? Oh, I see, yeah. There we go. Now we're gonna get them. Although we're on hills. That was quick. All right. Now, why is this like a different color? How old is my guy? 29, okay. So we should have him for a good amount of time. Where's the struggle phase up to? 607, so we're almost there. How much longer would that promote culture? 8 years. Damn. I feel like everyone is not on board with me. No, we can't afford that. Greetings, King Sancho of Castile. You are cordially invited to join me and the rest of the realm at Nice for my upcoming coronation. Oh my god, no, I can't. I can't do another one. Alright, so I'm just do some map painting in this. Oh, except it's not gonna let me. There we go. To the amicable King Ponce of Castile, please accept this humble gift. It was a treasured possession of mine, and I hope it honors and serves you as well. The renowned stag hide. Famed large wall monument. Okay. Can I hang that thing up? There we go. This one looks like it needs some love and care. You know, we should hire... Oops. Oh. Wait, what? So King... Jeez, they're growing. Wait. Oh, are you kidding me? After we went through that whole stupid coronation, I should have helped this guy more. He lost his title. He's unlanded. Like, you've got to be kidding me. I have more troops than the Holy Roman Empire right now. Unbelievable. Court grandeur increased. Alright, I gotta give away something. Oh my god, what? King or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortal. I was reminded of this as I woke, coughing in the early morning hours, a dull ache pounding through my head and throat. My body is racked by shivers and weakness, my head leaking from every orifice. Ugh. I heard that wheezing from across the court, my lord. Gutierre, my physician, pokes his head into my chamber. Should you require it, I know a fair number of suitable remedies. Gutierre presented me with the charred carcass of a cat and prompted me to dig in. As I ate, he told me how he had chased the plump feline around the holdings for hours. I think he wanted praise for his hard work, but the vile taste of the meal kept me silent. In the end, the fatty food turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated, and the worst seems a little brighter. And the world seems a little brighter. We'll take that. Man, above my domain limit. I have such low domain limits. Alright, so who can I give this to? Why is it not working? Wait, where's my army? He was emperor for like 2 or 3 months, yeah. If that. Like 2 or 3 weeks. Completely useless to us. I thought that alliance was gonna make me. Oh, alright, invalidated. Alright. Well, at our stopping point for the night. Man, I feel like time like flew by tonight. But we are at the end. I think we've set ourselves up well for a good final episode next week. We are not too far from the struggle phase. And once we take Galicia, once we take Galicia, we'll have this. We have a couple more years where we get that. And then we just need to get to the struggle phase. So I really think next, kind of perfect timing. I do kind of think, knock on wood, we're going to get it in next week's episode. And next week's episode will be the final run of this series. So yeah. Well, thanks for watching tonight, everybody. This was fun. As always, I love playing CK3. I really love, too, this Iberian Struggle. Are you going to play CK3 after that? We're definitely going to come back to CK3. After next week, the following week, the new update in Civilization 7 comes out. And so, you know, the one that I was doing those, like, closed workshop runs and everything, they're finally releasing the full release of it. So we'll do a run in Civ 7. And then we'll come back to CK3. Because I wish I had more streaming days in the week. I would add a dedicated CK3 day. But alas, things like work comes into play. But we'll definitely be back to CK3. But we're back to CK3 next week. Next Friday, we're doing one more episode of this run. Because I want that achievement. I want it. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. Thanks for watching, my friends. Jabba, DeWolfie, thank you. Joe, Glenn, if you're still out there, thank you for watching, my friends. That'll be it for tonight. That's it for me for this week. And so the next time I'll be on will be on Tuesday next week for another one of our Japan runs in Victoria 3. So have a good weekend, everybody. Thank you for watching. And as always, be awesome, my friends. Ah, Joe, there you are. Yes. Good night. Oh, Legion too. Yeah, fun stream. See you next week. Legion, there you are. Have a good weekend to you as well. I'll see everybody next week. Good night.